next week now.
Yep. I mean, it's a good partnership with you and Greg as well. I mean, that seems to sort of click straight away.
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, Greg's a class player, and but I think all the squad, the mix of sort of experience and young boys as well is good. And I think second half, Leeds did drop off a little bit, but it's something to build on. And another 2 pre-season games for the Northampton game.
Yeah, nice big one against Munster next week. That's not exactly going to be a small hit out, is it?
No, it's not. I think that's what we want. The season, there's no easy games in the Premiership, so we want to test ourselves every week now and build up into the start of the season.
I mean, it's your first season in the Aviva Premiership as well. I mean, great new challenge for you.
Yeah. Like I said before, it's good to obviously experience the Rabo Direct and obviously the top 14. But now it's a new challenge for myself, and really excited about it.
It's been a pretty disjointed kind of pre-season with different, lots of new players for one, but the coaches coming at different times. I mean, how have you felt it's gone? I mean, looking at today in particular.
Yeah, it's gone okay. I think obviously the coaches arrived different times, like you said, but the pre-season has flowed very well, and the organisation, the backroom staff and everything's been fantastic. So as you say, it's nice to get everyone here and out together, and another 2 pre-season games before the start of the season. Yeah,
because there seems to be a lot of clarity. Laurie's only had 4 sessions apparently, but you all seem to know exactly what you're doing, and everything seems to go to plan.
Yeah, he's come straight in and sort of laid down what he wants, and in fairness, every player here wants to do well, and they're buying into it straight away, and learning the calls, etc. So, it's good.
You look like you enjoyed it out there as well, with Greg inside you and a good understanding with Mark Atkinson on the outside.
Yeah. As I said earlier about Greg and Mark was superb today. Some of the offloads and just his lines of running was fantastic. So. Like I just said, the experience of young players and the sort of older players is great.
Yeah, and how excited are you about what can be achieved? I mean, you've been out on the pitch now with all the boys and seen what they can do at first hand.
Yeah. Like we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We know we've got a good squad here and a good coaching setup, but we take it one step at a time. I think that's what we got to do and not look too far ahead.
Yeah, and Greg taking the kicks, is that something you've got your eye on as well?
Yeah, I think we're fortunate to have obviously Greg, myself, Rob Cook, Billy can kick as well, and the 2 Billies. So it's great to have options. So we'll see how it goes through pre-season now.
And what are the things that you need to work on ahead of Munster?
It's difficult to sort of say right now, but we look at the video and stuff building up to next week. Obviously there's a lot to work on. There's a lot of positives as well. So we'll just get through it now this week.
And what's it like to get out at Kings Home? I'm sure it'll ramp up next week, but it's your first match here. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was fantastic. It was nice to have the supporters sort of on your side for a change, and I think everyone knows how good the supporters are, and looking forward to getting them behind us for the season.
Do you see establishing yourself as the 10? Because obviously there's a lot of competition in all positions that Gloucester's back now.
Yeah, like I said just now, so what you want is competition. So I've grown up with competition all the way through my career. So I think that's what drives you on and makes you a better player. So that's healthy for the team.
And obviously going into the first match, I mean, you need to get as much sort of match practice as possible. I mean, is it a case of just not trying to do too much too quickly? I mean, we spoke to Mark earlier on and said that you've had tons of weeks of training, and everyone looked as if they wanted to do everything at once.
Yeah, I think that's what happens sometimes in pre-season. You train for so long, everyone's eager, keen to impress, and might have been a little bit of that out there. But I think as the games get come thick and fast now, we sort of hold our horses a little bit, get our how patterns go in and sort of build into the season.